Good morning. We are back for the second week in a row. Because why not? Because I had fun at the beach last weekend. So I decided, hey, let's go to the desert this weekend. So we're going to do a hike right above Smith Rock. But finally got a new phone. So hey, battery works, cable's charged, maps know where I'm at. So that's a plus. We're doing Gray Butte to the Smith Rock overlook. Never done it before. There we go. See? It's that simple. And we can charge up, do all that fun stuff. So usually when I do Smith Rock, I just do like the Misery Ridge Trail. But this one is not really like in the park. It just loops around and over the top, and you get to see pretty much the entire landscape. So charging. Look at that. Oh. We have more HP5. So we'll get that loaded up. Try to see what we can find out in the desert. But some of the photos they had, I don't want to, like you can, like if you look at them, they're hazy, I guess. I don't know. They're not the scans. I don't know if it's the scans or my camera or my exposure or what, but yeah, they just don't quite look right. So and I just sent it to like my local lab. So I don't know if it's something I did, something the lab did, or what happened. So I'm going to, this roll probably won't make it into this video, but in the next video we're going to see, because I'm going to send them to Indie Film Lab in Alabama, of all places. I've used them before for my medium format stuff, so we're going to see if that makes any difference. Man, I pulled up to my campsite last night and I got out. I would move here just for the smell. As crazy as that sounds. Like, you crack the window, you open up the door, and you just smell juniper trees, and it smells so good. I like where I'm at. I like being in the valley. It's a little bit more of a mild seasons. But if I could van life over here, I could get a job in Bend, and I could. There's so many places to park and camp, and it's such kind of like a part of the culture over here that it's not uncommon to see vans and people living in vans and all that. It's just the weather isn't, my van's not built up for it. It gets too hot. It's too hot in the summer. And it's a lot colder. It's a lot colder, and there's more snow over here. And my van's just not built for it. Wish it was, but it's not. Even after I redo it next summer, it's not going to quite be enough. I mean, well, I could survive. That would be fine, but it wouldn't be the most comfortable. So I think we're just going to stay where we're at, and who knows, maybe if I can figure out how to do this full time and not be tied down to a job, build out a bigger van, better van. One that I could sit up in. I really need, so everyone at work has 3 days off. I'm the only one that doesn't have 3 days off. It'd be nice to have 3 days off in a row. Because that just means I can just go that much farther. You know, there's a lot of places I want to go that are, 6-8 hours away. So having that extra day of commute time would be nice. I can drive the 2 hours after work, drive for 6 more hours on Saturday, bum around, have a full day Sunday to do what I want to do, and then drive back on a Sunday or a Monday. That'd be nice. But no, I got work and school and responsibilities. Alright, I got half hour left, half hour more to go. I will see you guys on the trail. And I don't know. So apparently, even though, yes, it's 10 miles, I could have driven it farther, probably cut this hike in half. But that's no fun. Why would I do that? But the trail, there's a fence and a gate, and this is the trail. I mean, there's mountain bikes, tracks, and other footprints, so I'm assuming I can be here. There's no sign saying I couldn't. No lock on the gate. So I guess we'll see. Guess we'll find out. And yeah, I thought that this hike was going from the actual Smith Rock state park, but it's not. Not even close. It pretty much Smith Rock's that way, probably 10 miles that way. And never been this far before, never been over here, so all brand new adventure. Sun's trying to poke out. It's already getting hot. I'm already hot. I'm hot in November. It's crazy. The sky looks pretty good though, not bad. So I don't know how many photos we're going to actually get on this hike, but that doesn't matter. At least we're out here. We're trying it. We're doing new things, exploring new places. That's what you gotta do. So the good thing about this trail not being at Smith Rock is there's 4 cars in the parking lot. So pretty much I'll have this whole trail to myself. Nice, peaceful walk in the desert. So I was saying last video, I love being where I am because
I was at the beach last weekend. I'm in the desert this weekend. And I mean, the weather is nice. It's nice. I mean, I actually wish it was a little bit cooler, a little bit, foggy, maybe rainy. That'd be nice. A little bit of rain. That wouldn't be too bad. But, yeah. The whole trail to myself, pretty much. Sky's not boring, so that's a plus. So I've only seen like photos of where I'm going actually looks like. So I was just thinking that it looks like a really good spot to try a panorama. Shoot 4 or 5 photos, stitch them together in one pano. So I haven't done very much of that, just a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna give that a try. We're gonna see how that works, how that looks when we get to the top. But I think we are going to keep the film camera in the bag until we go on the way back. All right, that way I can just focus on this video and digital photos and then load up the film camera on the way back. Just try to snap away all those, finish that roll off on the way back, and then show depending on when I get the scans back, either this video or the next video, and just concentrate on one medium at a time. And try that way I don't spread myself a little too thin. But so far, hike's not bad. I didn't start my Garmin because the watch is at 20%. I didn't charge it, so there'd be no way it'd have enough juice to track this whole 10 miles. So we're going blind. But I have enough service on my phone so I know where I'm at. So it looks like this trail runs along a dry creek bed. It'd be awesome if water was flowing, but hey, it's November and hardly had any rain. So September, October, hardly any rain. So winter's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I think halfway. Kinda. I don't know. I actually don't know where I am. I know where I am, but yeah, I don't have any mileage or anything to go off of, so yeah. This is a pretty nice though. I don't know. Hold on. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, they got a little bit of snow. Hopefully winter comes soon. It's hot. November and I'm sweating. It's crazy. But oh yeah. I think I'm going to the top of that. I think that's where I'm going. We'll find out. So when I was editing last week's video, I don't pay attention to where the sun's at. So like right now the sun's up there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm evenly lit. I'm probably overexposed right now. Oh, wrong way. There. That's probably a little bit better. Now I'm in the shadows, now I'm too dark. But no, yeah, I was just the sun was just blasting into the lens and washing everything out. So that's something, you know, the more videos you make, the more little details you pay attention to. And it's just like, yeah, I pay zero attention to where the sun's at. So see, like I'm in the shade, I can switch over here. Right, switch over here so I'm nothing blown out. So it's just little stuff like that, like pay attention to, that you don't think about. So, and you're not going to think about it until you do it more. So, it's, yeah, three sisters over there. This is not a bad hike. I like this hike. I gotta move out of here. I don't know. I don't know what life has in store. Who knows? But yeah. Just keep shooting, keep filming, doing all this stuff. That's the only way you're really gonna get better. The first half of this trail, we have, okay, make sure things are on, settings are right. So the first half of this of the trail was like through a little canyon, so there really wasn't much to see, nothing much to shoot. But this last half is fantastic. What a beautiful last half. We got Smith Rock State Park right there, Three Sisters. So once we get to, it's called the Eagle's Nest, like the viewpoint, I guess. We're gonna pull out the 70 to 200 and try to do some panoramas. We're gonna try to zoom into Smith Rock and do a panorama, kind of like that. I have an idea. Don't know if it's gonna work, but hopefully we'll find out. Try to get, one of Three Sisters. It's it's hazy. It's clear blue sky, so I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know what the edit's gonna be. I was talking to a friend at work about editing and all that, and finding your style, and like I don't really, for me, I don't have an edit in mind when I take the photo. I kind of just shoot, and then when I get into Lightroom, I kind of start playing around with it. Like if the color isn't that great, it's a black and white. The color is great, or I can pull out some decent colors and tones, then it's a color photo. And then I just kind of edit and play around and slide sliders back and forth, just kind of like, I don't know, see what works. I don't have a preset edit or final photo idea in mind when I'm shooting. It's probably the wrong way to go about it, but that's how I do it. I don't know, I probably should start planning photo trips more, planning the shoot more, planning the end photo more. But I don't know, I kind of like winging it. Alright, kind of figuring out what works, what doesn't, kind of at the end. So we'll get to this Eagle's Nest point and we'll see what we can get. I didn't think that the 1,500 feet elevation gain would be all at the same time. Well, here we are. We made it. And once you know, we have a wonderful Smith Rock State Park down there. A beautiful 300-degree view all the way around. Oh, why I saw my pack on. Oh. But that is. Alright, we're going to try to get some Panos, Smith Rock down there. Maybe Three Sisters. I think that's Jefferson over there. But yeah, we're on top of the world right now. Oh, why am I still standing? Oh. But anyway, we're going to snap some photos. It's almost 1 o'clock, so it gets dark in about 4 hours, so I don't want to spend too much time up here. So, snap the photos. We are going to hike back down, load up the film, take some film photos, and I have steak and potato soup waiting for me in the van. So we'll get done here, hike back, drive back to Sisters, to my normal camp spot. And enjoy steak and potato soup and enjoy tonight, look up at the stars. Should be a nice night for it. I don't know. I could be up here all day. So anyway, till next time. Don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm doing. Probably not snowboarding because there is no snow, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. We might just go back up to Hood anyway. Oh no, probably freezing. It's freezing cold. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Till next time.